Hello, hello. Today I want to rant. I can't help it. It's driving me insane. I just need to get this all out there. I have been getting an influx of messages from people trying to sign me up to their MLM companies. And it makes me think of there's a couple of girls I follow who are from America, and they pretty much dedicate their channels to talking about MLM companies and how unethical they are, excuse me. My thing is, over the years, I have been a victim. I'm not a victim, but you know what I mean, to these MLM companies. A long time ago, I was with the OG Avon, and it's one that is really highly touted as it sells itself. But you still have to do a lot of work to get there. You have to take the books out, you have to then go and collect them, you have to place the order, then you have to sort the orders, you have to make sure people are paying you. It's a whole handling. And after that, there's been so many. I looked back on my FM days and I actually seen some of my posts and I cringed because I thought, there I am sharing the things that annoy me the most because I truly believed what I was saying. But the problem is, I see it so often. I get messages from people as if they've been in the middle of a conversation with me. Um, People who I haven't spoken to in a long time will start sending me messages, and it really ramps up at this time of the year. The MLM companies just come out of the woodwork for Christmas because they think, "Do you know what? The wee average Joe there needs the extra bit of money, so let's really push this out to them." And it's so frustrating because there's so many people out there who are struggling for money who think this is a great way to earn. And with my experience in any of the companies I've worked for, I've ended up spending more than I've earned because I'm really trying to get to the next levels of commission. And there was one company that I became a part of, and it was a lot of aromatherapy oils, and they were very expensive, and I couldn't sell it. So every month to get the bonuses, I was spending a lot of money. I still have some of the oils from this brand because there was only a selection that I used on a regular basis. And actually, I quite liked their products, but I will not buy from them now because I just felt like it was just too expensive for me. But I've seen this with so many things, and Avon was one for me. I ended up with so many products from it, thinking, oh, well, this is a good way I can show people. FM was another one. I had pretty much a full kit of makeup and like soaps and different bits and bobs that I would take to parties or I would let people see. And all I really wanted to do originally was sell the perfumes because they were so good. But now I look around and all these perfume brands that we see popping up, they're all doing things the same way. They're just dupes. And I remember being told the same spiel that all of these brands are telling everybody, the difference in the price comes from the fact that they don't have special bottles, they don't have celebrity endorsements, and it's all from the same place, from Drum and Munich, and it's the same, pretty much the same product. I remember being told one of them, while certain brands will go in and say it buys VAT number 5, well, they'll go in and buy VAT number 6, and it'll just be slightly different. And I don't know if that's true, but I truly believed that back in the day. To me, they there's a cost of living crisis. So many of us want the designer brands but can't afford them, so we're buying these cheaper MLM company brands, and it's making more and more people think, oh, well, I can sell this because this is easy. But what happens? People don't actually buy perfumes regularly. It's a once every 6 months to a year sort of thing if you're lucky. So then people think, oh, I need to make people join this and then they can sell it to someone else, and that's what happens. But I get people sending me messages saying things like, because of what I do, it's a great way for me to add extra income in. And you know I got somebody who messaged me and said, did I want to be my own boss because this would be a great way to do it? And I'm like, I already am my own boss. I don't need anything else added on to this. I have people who no longer talk to me because of things that messages that they have sent, that one I ended up blocking because they would send me a message maybe every 6 months with a different product that they were trying to sell. from weight loss to perfumes to drinks to vitamins to, you name it. It was all health and well-being stuff. And because I'm a chronic illness sufferer, um, I must seem like a good target for this. And this is the problem. While I am not able to be won over by these things now, there are so many people that are. And especially at this time of the year, we're making people think that this is a great way to earn money. This is a great business opportunity. You're going to be your own boss. 2025 is going to be amazing because you're starting off with a bang with this great business model. You can sell, you can add people to your team. And I hate seeing as well the people who post that they want to help others, that they want to help women better themselves, fill their bank accounts, all of these things. No, they don't. They want to help themselves. That's like me saying I hired people in my salon because I want to help them make their lives better. No, I don't. I want to make profit. I want to have a better bank balance myself. I want to have a better opportunity for my life. That is why I do what I do. I'm not doing it for the sake of others as much as I yes, I do what I do because I like being in a caring role in a health and well-being setting, if that makes sense, but I wouldn't do it if I wasn't paid. And that is the bottom line. I do it for the money. I do well, not that I earn a big amount because of the beauty industry. But what I'm saying is I don't do it for nothing. I don't do it because I have this real compassion for women and I want to make them excel. And, at the end of the day, we're all out for ourselves. We're all out for what we can do to better our lives. And I think if 2025, all these MLM companies changed their business structure and made it more about the affiliate marketing where they have to sell a product, they have to properly promote a product, not add people to a team, not create this really ridiculous expectation on people that I get so passionate about this I actually fall over myself so much. I've watched these girls on YouTube for so long, and the way they articulate themselves, I can only begin to dream of being able to articulate myself as well as they can. They're so good at this. They just blow me away whenever they're talking about it, and I love their work. But I get where they're coming from. The whole MLM thing is just, it's so toxic. It's lies. You're selling a lie. When you try and encourage people to sign up for these MLM brands, you're selling them a lie. You're selling them this vision of it's going to be so easy. The product sells itself and yada yada. That is not the reality. And you're going to find yourself stressed. You're going to find yourself spending money you don't need. I see so many of them saying that they have products in stock or they're giving their perfumes away to people because they have so many in the house because they've bought them in because they're trying to keep their bonuses. I remember one girl I knew who sold Scentsy stuff who ended up with so many bars that by the time she became so disinterested in it, she had hundreds and hundreds of bars that she needed to sell off. And she ended up selling them off at a loss because she just needed rid of them. I mean, that is the bottom line. You end up buying more than you need in your life because you want to keep your level of commission. All of these companies, I get that every company, there's somebody at the top earning the big bucks and then people below them. But these are the most toxic brands. These people sell a fake life, and you see the people on YouTube and TikTok and all of that acting as if they're selling millions and they're earning millions and their life is so good when they're just as stressed as the rest of us. And once those structures of the recruiting people is taken away from them, I've seen them sitting crying. I've seen them sitting, their whole life is ripped out from under them because they can't actually sell the product. They're selling a business. They're selling the brand. They're not selling the product. And that is the worst thing about it. People don't realize that at some stage it's going to fall apart and they're going to have nothing. Oh, I could rant about this all day, but let me know what you think. Have you been sucked into the MLM world and what is your experience from it? Anyway, guys, I will see you in my next video. I want to talk about social media and influencers next time. See you soon.